My name is Jordan Pearson. I'm from Torbay in Devon. I've been a youth worker, I've been a support worker, and I've even ran my own community centre. And throughout those journeys, I've met so many ordinarily kind people that don't get the recognition that they deserve. So this is my attempt to recognise them. I think kindness is within all of us. It costs nothing to be kind, but it probably means the most. We're looking for kind people that are passionate about what they do and really trying to make a huge difference in their community. These people are the backbone of our society, giving one thing that you can't get more of: their time. In this series, my friend Rach from Part-Time Working Mummy joins me as we travel up and down the country in our search for ordinary kindness. In this episode, me and Rach find ourselves in the north of the UK, in the country's largest housing estate, Shiregreen in Sheffield. This sprawling mass of houses is home to one very special building, Shiregreen Community Centre. At first glance, it's just like any other, but when you dig a little bit deeper, you find out just how important it is to so many people.
I came when I was about 6. My mum and dad brought me.
So it's just, as far back as I can remember, was just coming here every week.
So I was 2. So I can't remember coming in the door first off. I think my earliest remember of being on stage is I probably was about 3 or 4 and I came out of an egg.
For generations, the people of Shiregreen have called this place home. But with the world changing as fast as it is, it has somehow managed to stick to its roots.
In Sheffield, this is one of the largest council estates, and we're right in the middle of the council estate. When I was younger, and as I said, my dad was chairperson, we used to be part of the Federation of Community Centres in Sheffield, and there were quite a few ran like this. We're the last one that runs in this way now. We now have to rely on groups using us and just paying us all hire or room rent, because that's what keeps us going. But we've been able to do that, and we're still one of the cheapest to hire in the city as well. So that makes me quite proud. Yeah.
But the estate around here is classed in some areas as deprived. So a lot of the things we do for families, but we try and keep the costs down as well. We obviously have to make some money for the centre to keep it running. But we do try and do things so that families can come out as a family and enjoy a night out all together and, be part of a family.
But yeah, like even with the tuck shop, like I said, we don't overcharge for anything either. I mean, obviously, I remember chocolate bars being really cheap, and no chocolate bars cheap anymore. We try to have a selection that the kids that come up here that might not have loads of money and have £2 to spend on chocolate and a can of pop can still get some sweets and feel like they're still the same as everybody else.
Your dad was the chairman and the president.
Mm-hmm.
You were here at 2 years old.
Yes.
You met your husband here.
I did. This
is clearly like a massive part of your life and your family's life.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say that this community centre means to your family?
Well, to my dad, if he was here, he would say it's his church. When he was asked before, would he go to church and would he help out in an entertainments group there, he said, I've already got my church. That's what it means to him. It's our church. It's a sense of belonging, I think, really.
There's a sort of running joke that we have centre family, and everybody knows that they can rely on everybody else. Everyone's there for each other for, like, obviously, no matter when. Everyone's willing to, help out to everything, and, like I say, everyone sort of joins in and mucks in when we're prepping for everything. We've all grown up in the centre together, all the kids, and my brother and his sort of best friend is from here and everything like that. So yeah, it's very much, it's a community centre, but the community then goes beyond that and into family, especially for the ones of us that help run it. And then you get people that do come in and sort of end up joining in that sort of family spirit, really, and never leave.
I don't think you realise when you're growing up how special it is. It's only as you get older, you look back and you think, oh gosh, we now talk about the group of us as our centre family. You know, some of us who, I'm all right, I've got family, but there's other people who haven't got family close or things like that, and they call us their centre family. You know, we help each other out in times when people are struggling, and we're always there for each other when we do anything, family occasions and birthdays. Certain groups of us get together, and it's yeah, like we say, we call this our centre family. We have our own family, but centre families are really important as well.
Growing up with Auntie Shell and her husband, Uncle Rich, and the same being for you, hasn't it? So you've been brought up knowing her as Auntie Shell and Uncle Rich, and like you say, you were looking at some photos from sort of 50 odd years ago, and all the way through, if you look at the ones sort of as we get to like the 80s when I appear, and mid 80s and up to 90s, and you see all their kids, and there's just photo after photo of them all in big groups. And like I say, it's exactly the same now. Everyone, all lads now go out for a beer together, and obviously football banter between us all, and go to matches together. And it's not just people that you see once a week. It is people that you actually sort of, the people that you ring to go out and socialise with.
So you've been here from a very long time. As you said, you got married here in 1977.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you here, and why do you still do this?
It's just something you do. It's my life. It's part of my life. You know, it was my life growing up. I joined 6 O'Clock Club. Then I joined the variety section when that started. I joined the drama group because they wanted somebody younger in one of their plays. So I ended up joining that. That's where I met my husband. We got married and we had our reception here. We had the kids, so we brought the kids, and we've just gone on and on and on. You know, it just becomes part of your life. You know, we moved the 6 O'Clock Club to Tuesday nights because it was a better night, and it's just like Tuesday night, 6 O'Clock Club night. You know, that's what it is. You know, it's just one of them things. It becomes your life.
And what does this mean to your family?
A lot, because we come here. And not only do we come as a family, but we've got friends who become like family, and we're all there for each other, you know, whenever we need them. I lost my husband 4 years ago, and without this place, I don't think I'd have got through it.
That, like, having a centre family and that phrase is instilled within the culture here.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you come every day and continue to say, this is how we are? How do you reiterate that message to people that come, that are new, people that, you know, walk in? This is not something that every day you find.
Well, no. And it's difficult. When people first come, it's very difficult to get across to them what we do, and it's not for everybody. You know, some people don't want to come to things. Some people will bring the kids, and they literally bring the kids, drop them off, and the parents go home. But we always get some who eventually then will just say to them, oh, you wouldn't like to help out doing this, would you? Oh, you wouldn't like to help out doing that. And if they're the sort of family that want to do things as a family, you'll find that they'll all join, and eventually we get another family join. You know, we've got the whole lot again.
So what does this extended family do in order to maintain such a tight-knit community?
The big thing that we do is the pantomime, but we also don't want to exclude kids that don't want to go on the pantomime. You know, not everybody wants to go on stage. So we run all year round, and we will do the pantomime and rehearse the pantomime from September, and we perform it just after Christmas in January.
The first pantomime was 1965, and it's gone on ever since. There was one short break when there was nobody to do it, but then it restarted and it's carried on again. As I say, it's, I think while ever we can still do it, we will, because I think it just gives kids, you know, an opportunity to shine without being academic or clever at anything. You know, they can still have a go and be on that stage.
To see them when they do pantomime as well, you get, again, you know, a bit with the embarrassment, and yeah, they want to perform and have all this stuff and put it on YouTube and, like I say, on TikTok, and then they dance around on stage wearing stupid costumes and doing silly songs, and they all love it. The faces all light up, and like I say, that goes all the way through to being, well, like 50, 60 year old now. They're still doing it, so I don't go on stage anymore.
But what does pantomime mean to you? Because it clearly is quite a big part of this place.
Yeah, so it's like I said, well, prior to global pandemics, it's been an annual thing. It started off, I remember sort of my first time again, like me, sort of very early. I think I was up here within the first week of being born, because I was born around about when we did pantomime. So I was dragged up sort of couple of weeks old, and probably paraded on stage as like the newest member of the centre family.
And the rest of the year we will do all sorts of activities. So one Tuesday we may do baking with the kids, or pizza making. They come and make the pizzas and then either eat it here or take it home. Or pancake day, we have pancake races, and then we make pancakes for them all at the end. We do a summer party where we'll get bouncy castles, and then we've got lots of different equipment, like we've got snooker tables and table tennis tables and bowling mats. So one night we would get all them out, and we try and do some different activities most weeks. Occasionally we'll just leave it one week so that they can just have a free run around and do whatever they want. But we get some craft nights, we've got different things happening. So yeah, we do all sorts of things.
And they love it, I bet.
They love it, they love it, yeah. Well, we think they do, yeah, they tell us they do. We're just hoping, we've just been closed for a year, so we're just hoping that they've all been telling us that they will be coming back. So next week we open again, so hopefully we'll know how many of them are coming back.
One major focus of this community centre is its inclusivity. Everyone is welcome and everyone is involved.
We don't exclude any children. If a child wants to come to 6 o'clock club, even if they've got any health needs, as long as we can deal with them, they can come. And so, as I say, we've got kids where the parents, they bring them and they say, I don't know whether they'll be able to go on pantomime because they've got ADHD or they've got this or they've got that, so they won't sit and learn songs and learn dances. And our take on that is, well, if they come in and they want to go on pantomime, they'll do it. And invariably they do and really enjoy it. And the parents' faces when they come and see them is just a joy, you know. As I say, we have no auditions, you know, they just all go on. You know, they're all in that chorus and they all get costumes made and they go on, and it don't matter if they're a step out, you know. It's for them to enjoy it and be part of something.
Doing all of this voluntary out of your kind heart, aren't you? Because you also have a job, like you just mentioned.
Yeah,
and
I have
you
a job that I don't work in Sheffield actually. I travel the country for my job. So
wow. And then you still find time to make that. That's amazing.
And I think that's what people think it's amazing, but I don't see it as amazing because I've never known anything different. I've never not done this whilst I've worked, you know, because I was doing this whilst I was still at school or when I was, you know, so it might be amazing to others, but I've never known any different. That's how it's always been, you know, so yeah.
It's just something you do. It's my life. It's part of my life. You know, it was my life growing up. I joined 6 o'clock club. Then I joined the variety section when that started. I joined the drama group because they wanted somebody younger in one of their plays. So I ended up joining that. That's where I met my husband. We got married and we had our reception here. We had the kids, so we brought the kids, and we've just gone on and on and on. You know, it just becomes part of your life.
I joined in 1980.
2016.
1987.
2015.
2013.
1976.
1988.
2008.
2008.
1987.
Good times. 2 words.
Fun.
Memories. Friendship.
Fun.
Happiness.
Friendships.
Fun.
Involvement.
Friends.
Companionships.
Laughter.
Memories.
Socialising.
Fun.
Inclusive. Family. Family.
Extended family.
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 The people of Shiregreen Community Centre are just ordinary people like you or I. And they've managed to hold on to something dear and rare in the world. With nothing but a sense of community and a willingness to be kind, they have created a haven of belonging. To find out more, go to ordinarykindness.co.uk, or to donate, go on the Just Giving page and search Ordinary Kindness.
Oh, it's difficult because it's the same as everybody else, family. I met my husband here, I have my daughter here, widowed here. Yeah, perfect.